This is my new weighted stuffed animal that I bought. So you can look at that while I talk. To me, this feels this feels targeted. It doesn't feel like a random break-in. And I think it's interesting that the alarm system wasn't turned on, or what. She shot once in the chest. They were a month away from their 5th wedding anniversary. His coworkers, like I guess at the dental office that he works at, I guess he was, just a few minutes late, but he had patients waiting.
Mm-hmm.
And this was somebody who was never late. He was very, very responsible. And so they must have called his wife. No answer. The wife didn't answer. So the boss or one of the coworkers then called the police and was like, this isn't guest request. Hello. Hi, Nellie.
Hi, Nelly. So the husband was shot multiple times.
Yes.
The wife once in the chest.
Yes.
Kids were sleeping. What time of the day was this?
It was between 2 and 5 a.m.
Okay.
So, to me, this doesn't feel random. This feels kind of targeted, not kind of, it feels targeted. And, let me see.
When did it happen? How long ago?
December 30th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So.
Oh, hi, Crave. Hey, girl. Oh, kids were 1 and 4. Oh.
Yeah. That's really kind of wild. Right? Kids, they were able to leave, like and they had a security system.
Oh, geez.
And it's pretty bold to break into somebody's house between 2 and 5 in the morning, and when they know that they have a security system. That's wild to me.
Huh.
Some 9mm casings were found.
Was the murder weapon found?
No.
Okay.
Nope. Hi, honey.
So it couldn't be murder lure side.
No, they ruled that out.
Okay.
They ruled that out, which is pretty wild. Like, that was ruled out pretty quickly. Let me see. Did you hear the 911 call that came from the house a few months ago? No, I did not, Colleen. Tell me more.
Oh.
Guys, could you tap, share out, do whatever you got to do?
Send your heart me's.
Send your heart me's. I should probably turn the camera back around so that people can see me. I just don't know I don't know why I can't do that.
You do whatever you want.
Flip camera. Hey, I'm not looking great, but oh, honey, it's okay. So I don't know what the hell's going on. To me, this does not feel like a break-in. This feels like a hit to me. Especially.
Did he own his own business? Did he own his own practice?
I don't believe so. Because I think they said the boss called. Like, the boss called.
Okay.
So that's kind of weird. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, this whole thing is.
See what Colleen said? She was talking about the 911 call earlier.
What'd she say?
She said it's a woman's voice. Whoops, where'd it go? She apologized for calling. The operator kept asking if everything was okay.
See, I'm telling you this. The fact that she was only shot once and he was shot multiple times, that makes me feel like she was the target.
I agree with Julie. Sounds like someone was having an affair. Yeah.
right? Because men
Yeah.
are stupid and I don't respect them. And and it really does. This does not feel like somebody broke into the house. This feels like an amateur hit, because especially because the shell casings were left. Um, yeah. Hold on.
So when the cops came, did the boys, or I think you said boys, did the kids answer the door? They didn't see their parents, did they?
No, 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 no. They were babies. They when someone came to the house, it sounds like they were looking in a window, because at one point he said, "No, I see a body. I can't get closer to it,"
Oh.
and you can hear the kids crying.
Oh.
Heartbreaking. Heartbreaking.
Mm.
Um, so yeah, and what's weird too, it's not weird, but I guess they drove from the office to back to the house. Hi, honey. And the office is like an hour and a half away, and it's just it's not clear, were they asleep? Like what happened? Do you know what I mean? We just
Yeah.
remember those early days of Idaho when we were just like, what happened? And
Right.
we had very little information. There's so little information. Hi, honey. There's so
No
little,
press conference?
not that I know of. I know. I
Okay.
think. I think they've sent out a press release. Congrats! I've chosen to listen to you as I fall asleep. Well, thank you. We feel very honored. Oh, thank you, Julie. It was a woman's voice. She apologized for calling. The operator kept asking if. Oh, yeah, that's not feeling good. They have a suspect they believe on video. Yeah, they have somebody. Well, they're calling it a person of interest. Um, and the person is just walking, but it's really obvious they know how to avoid the camera. You can't see their face, you can't determine their race. Like their hands are in the hoodie. That's what I mean. Like that was somebody who it just doesn't feel random. It just felt like whoever that person is knew.
Like someone close to one of them.
Yeah, it really does. It really does. She said her and her man got into it, but everything was okay, and she kept apologizing. Of course, because we're women and that's what we do. Let me see. This is in my state. No, they were crying in the house. No, they were crying in the house, right? Uh, the police went and said they didn't see anything. What is this case called by chance? I believe it's called the Tepe, Tepe murders. Yes, they do have someone on like security camera.
I think they'll catch him quick.
The house was locked as well, and I had a key code door lock that locked when closing. I think the friend was inside. Their room was second story from my understanding. The 911, yeah, I listened to the two. I listened to the 911 call from the boss, and then I listened to the 911 call from the friend who went over to the house. It is believed that the perp had the code to get in the house, right? That's what I feel like. How did this person get in that house without setting off that alarm? That's it. Like, you're going to go in a house at between 2 and 5 a.m. when you see that they have a big sign out front that says, like, protected by whatever security system. That's bold. You have to know you're going to be able to get in and out of there and not be caught. And for anybody who's viewing, product number 8, this is my Sam the Sloth.
Purple wants to know if she can come up. I don't know Purple.
Is purple people eater?
Are you Purple people eater? You know, I lived in a house for 2 to 3 years and had a security alarm, never had it set up. My mom has the same thing, nice security alarm, not set up.
Mm-hmm.
Just,
Not set up. You're going to
not
spend a
set
lot of
up.
money and not use it. I mean,
Yeah.
that's not the first time I've heard that. That's not the first time I've heard that. Purple, are you? I mean, hold on. Let's just see. Okay. Invitation sent. Purple.
Yes, it is me.
Hey, girl.
I'm not
Hey.
here to argue with
I
you.
know. Don't worry. I got new year, new me.
Yeah,
Well, it
right?
ain't even necessarily
New
New
year,
Year.
new you.
It ain't even necessarily New Year, new me. I'm a bitch, and I'm always a bitch. That's just how it is.
That's okay.
I
What's up?
acknowledge it, and I love it, and I don't change. No,
So,
I came up because you're talking about the Tepe case.
uh-huh. So what do you know?
That, from
Spill
my
the tea.
understanding, it looks like whoever went in had the code because the door was locked behind them. I find it very hard that the police went over there and said they did not see or hear anything, but the friends get there and you can hear the kids.
Yeah.
Why didn't the police hear the kids
Yep.
crying at the time?
Mm-hmm.
You know, the person that they have on camera is avoiding it like mad.
Yep.
The house that they lived in is very, very, I mean, the houses are so close to one another.
Right.
I'm surprised no one heard the fire.
Right. No, they didn't. They didn't
I mean,
hear.
you're
They said
talking three.
3 shots.
Yeah, because she was point blank in the chest.
See that right there. Either she was charging at this person, which is, I mean, listen, maybe, but that to me, that to me says she was the target.
See, I don't know. I don't know.
I
Maybe
think
it
the
was. I
guy.
don't know. I think it might have been him.
Yeah, he got more shots.
Yep, he did. He got more. He got more wounds, and I think she was trying to stop it.
Huh.
Is what I think.
Yeah,
Like
that's my
maybe
opinion.
they had somebody in the house and there was a
They
fight.
also, and it is also what one of the people in comments said. Yes, it is rumored that she did have a ex-husband that she did have a restraining order against.
Oh
Yes,
shit.
but that was cleared up because that I believe they said I was watching Amy Santoro. That's kind of standard, and I think it's so that people can't hide assets during a divorce. I don't know that it was. I don't know that it was.
From my understanding, it was a protection order. It wasn't a.
I
It was
I
like a
think it's.
restraining protection.
Mm.
Okay, I'm not 100%.
I'm
Uh,
not either. That's just what I've heard is that it was
mhm.
that type of an order.
Yeah, yeah.
Question: how big is the house? Like, what is it in a nice neighborhood?
Yeah, I
House
mean, it's
is
in a nice neighborhood. The houses are very, very close. It reminds
okay.
me a lot of almost like almost like the size of a small Jersey brownstone.
Okay.
And there's a little bit of a gap in between, like there's a couple feet in between each one. They're like row houses almost,
Yeah, I'm
where this
surprised
sits at.
nobody
And the
heard
houses, yeah, the
the
houses are,
weapon.
there's maybe 10 feet between each house, 15 feet between each house.
Okay.
If you're lucky, they're that close to one another. And the alley that they caught him on was that caught the quote unquote suspect that they believe that they're looking for an person of interest was right behind the house. Was where
I
the
think
alley
they'll
was.
catch him
They were
quick.
just walking. They were just walking,
Nonchalantly just walking.
nonchalantly just walking.
Yep.
And like someone said, now, do you think the houses were close enough that they would have heard like a
Yes.
shot?
Yes.
So then I wonder if they used a silencer. If they use a silencer, this is a hit.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
They
It's
would have.
not.
I mean, with as close as they were, they would have heard them. I mean, where I live at, well, actually, where I used to live at, I
Mhm.
could hear fire literally blocks away from me.
Mhm.
So, I mean, I would assume when you're literally 10, 15 feet between you, that you probably heard something.
Yeah, and the neighbor said he didn't hear anything. And what about the dog?
I'm so tired of dogs,
Right.
character. I'm so
Right.
tired of dogs,
And
okay?
it's
I'm
a
really
golden
tired of
doodle.
dogs.
And it's a golden
Are you
doodle.
It's
fucking, are you
not.
fucking
Is it
kidding
It
me?
is.
really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
There again, though, goes to that concept of the dog knew the person.
Right.
Because I've always thought that with dogs. I've always had problems, even in the Idaho with the dog situation. I
Mhm.
have dogs, damn it. I have dogs.
Mhm.
And my dogs ain't going to act like that with some rando in in the house. They're going to
Yeah.
go, mine's going to go after you.
Right. Unless, did I hear that the dog typically slept with the 4-year-old? Did the 4-year-old and the 1-year-old sleep in the same room?
Not from my understanding, no. From my understanding, they were in two separate rooms.
Yeah, see,
But I mean, that wouldn't surprise me though, that age, if the dog was there prior to the child being born, it would be very protective of the child.
right?
Because I remember my husband's aunt had a Rottweiler when I was pregnant with my son. And then when I had my son, like literally, he would lay in my room at the end of the bed with my son and I. And when my husband's aunt would come in to let him out, he had got to the point where he would start to growl at her. And it was her dog.
Yeah.
And she was like, all right, screw you. She can take you out when she gets up. I'm not.
Yeah. Alliance aggression.
Right. Because
Alliance
he was that
aggression.
baby. He was that baby. You didn't mess with him.
Mm-hmm. I'm just getting my.
And I think it's just the rot in him. He was a Rottweiler too. So, I mean.
Yeah, this. I mean, I definitely think we're going to find out this was targeted. This screams targeted. No?
I think so. I think so. But
Yeah.
that couple seemed very loved by everyone though. I mean, I find the one thing I do find rather odd with the whole case is he was only an hour late.
Yes.
He was literally 1 hour late and you're making all these frantic calls.
Well, I guess he had a bunch of patients waiting.
Yeah, but either way, an hour, you could have got held up in traffic. You could have had an accident. Why would you automatically jump to somebody go to the house?
I've worked in a doctor's office. If my doctor didn't show up in an hour to work, we have patients to see, I'm calling him. And I'm calling his wife, finding out where he is.
And the
I
owner
believe that.
called. Well, the owner called from out of town.
Yeah.
To report,
they must have
to go
really
do that.
been like, they must have been like, this is not like him at all. He's always on time. He would never miss. If he did, he would call us. And so he didn't answer his phone. The wife didn't answer her phone. And that immediately set the alarm bells off for the boss.
Yeah, because when the woman called and said that she was sorry, she was the third person that had called 911. That was the third 911 call for that house specifically that day.
She said sorry?
Yeah, she said she was sorry that she had called them. Wait
a minute.
She didn't know because I just listened to the female that called and she apologized for calling. She said she didn't know if anybody else had called yet.
Oh, who was talking about a woman? Was there another 911 call from a few months ago?
There was three. I don't know about the ones from that. I hadn't heard about any from months ago. I heard that there were three just for this incident right here. Different people calling to report to have a well check done.
Yeah, someone in the chat was saying there was a 911 call a few months ago where a woman said, sorry, I didn't mean to call you. And the operator said, is everything okay? And she said, yeah, everybody's fine.
Yeah, I haven't heard about that call. Like I said, I know that there was the owner called. That was the first one that made the call that morning and sent the cops there. Well, then they get the call saying that the cops didn't find anything. So then that's when the coworker went over to the residence.
Yeah.
In the midst of the coworker going over to the residence, that's when the other female lady called and said that she didn't know if somebody had already called yet. And then the second guy, when he gets there, he calls and he says, I can hear the babies crying.
And you can too. It's brutal. Brutal to hear those kids. I can't believe that the kids wouldn't wake up. That the dog wouldn't wake up. Hey, LG.
They might have. They might have and just not know what the hell was going on.
Yeah.
I mean, the kids are only like 4 and 1.
Yep.
So they're not very old at all. I mean, I have a grandson that's 4. Mm-hmm. I don't think he would do anything. I think he would stay in his room scared, petrified of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 1-year-old was probably still in a crib.
Yeah, that's what I would assume is the 1-year-old would be in a crib.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Well, we know that he was off the bed. We know that because the person who called 911 said
the 4-year-old.
What?
The 4-year-old?
No. The husband was off the bed. Mm-hmm. So.
Yeah, because that's who the 911 call saw, was him. Didn't see her.
So he
didn't see her. Didn't see her at first, so only saw him.
So was she in the bed?
I don't know. I would assume she was probably in the bed and he was just in an area that he could see.
Yeah, yeah. And if he's out of the bed, that makes me think someone came in and he got up,
I mean,
right?
you
Like,
went in for a specific reason because you didn't steal nothing.
right. Well,
You
yeah.
didn't take. They didn't take nothing.
With that. Oh, that's for sure.
Yeah, they said that there's no sign of robbery or nothing like that.
Oh, well, then this is fucking
No sign
targeted.
of forced entry.
Yeah, he was probably startled. He saw someone come in. He gets up, and then the person shoots him, and then the wife wakes up. Maybe.
Wakes up, and goes to run for the kids.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be your first instinct.
Right.
I mean, I'm a parent of 5. That would be my first instinct, is to run to my kids, not even my husband. It would be to run to my kids.
Right.
Ohio's a crazy place, though, character. Ohio's a crazy place. I mean, we got lots of them
Has
here.
there been any talks about financial issues? Like, do we know of their past at all? Any DV or
Not that they have said anything, no.
no?
No, they
Okay.
haven't come out and said any of that about them. Like I said, they were a very beloved couple. But I hear that a lot. I mean, there's another case in Ohio where the guy unalived his whole family.
Yeah.
And they were a beloved couple, and nobody ever even saw it coming.
Yep. Happens a lot. Uh. Okay, so let's say if it is a hit and he was the target, what would be the motive? Money, I would think, right?
Yeah, but you'd have to be close enough to him to get the money. You understand what I'm saying? I mean, you would have to be close enough to him to be able to get that money if you're going to take him out for money.
Or he could owe money.
Like a coworker,
Yeah.
But here's the thing: if he owes money, I mean, looking like mobsters, they want their money. If they kill you, they're not going to get their money. You know.
No.
So. Yeah.
I
I
think
mean,
this
as of
was
right
for
now, they haven't
love.
said anything about them being in anything nefarious or anything like that. So,
Mm. What do you think, Sam? Sam has he's got a lot going on in his head right now. The case is so odd and
I have a
mysterious.
feeling.
It
I
is.
have the same feeling. I get it.
um, yeah, I just have a feeling this is going to be a situation where there's uh something like you said, a beloved couple. We're going to find something out. Sam, thoughts?
You're gonna
Right?
have to. You're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like, I mean, I mean, I have lots of curiosities. Like, I want to know, how long were they married?
5 years. They were a month away from their 5th anniversary.
Are we positive that both children were his?
We don't know.
Because if the 4-year-old wasn't, that could give motive.
Yeah, she had the ex. I just realized it's midnight. It's past my bedtime. I'm hopping down.
Okay.
Nice to see you again, character.
Happy
And
New Year.
Purple, I'll see you guys later. Happy New
Happy
Year.
New
Have
Bye.
a good one.
Bye, Jelly Bean.
Because that would be a reason too to get sole custody. Not have another parent in the picture.
But then she would be the target, yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Then she would be the. See, that one shot, man. That's just so efficient. It's just so. But
yeah,
it
but
also.
not as efficient as what a hit would have been. Because if you think about it, a hit, like a mafia hit, they ain't gonna hit you in the chest. They're gonna put you right. It's gonna go right to your head, and it's gonna be done and over with. They are not going to risk not taking you out.
Was he shot in the head?
Neither of them, from my understanding, were. Hers was the chest, and I think he was twice in the chest.
They said multiple. So that's more than 2, I would think. One shot says, I don't know. It says either really efficient or I don't care if you live or die. This is just about.
That's what I think it is. That's what I'm wondering if it is just a matter of, I'm just incapacitating you. Whether
Right.
you live or die is neither here nor there to me. I took him out like I wanted to. Whether you live or die is not my problem.
Yeah, it's just
That's why I'm saying if it's like a gang hit or mafia type of a hit, cartel type of hit, they're
mm-hmm.
gonna do you once in your head and be done. I mean,
I
think
heard,
about all of them over time. That has been their MO.
wait a minute. Pep said, I heard a lot of people were out of town on that street. Maybe the perp thought no one was home.
Maybe.
I mean, no cars out front.
That could be. You might have thought due to the holiday season, everybody's gone. So let's leave.
Any possibility one of the kids picked up a weapon left behind? I don't
No.
think so. I think the kid's bedroom door was closed.
No, I don't think the kids did any of that. Because the weapon is not there. If the kids would have done it, the weapon would have been left there. There's no weapon there. They found no weapon whatsoever.
The kid's also only 4 and 1. There were 2 kids, 4 years old, 1 year old.
You know, so you would figure if they did it, if the kid did it by accident, that weapon would still be there.
Miranda says no forced entry means they knew the door code or were let in by someone, or the alarm wasn't turned on.
Or might have came through a window.
Did they? Oh, we're not going to know.
Could have came through a window, too.
That's risky.
If the window is unlocked, but if you're on a first floor, think about it. That time of the night, if the kids were closed with the doors closed in their room, and that dog does have a tendency to stay with that 4-year-old, that dog is closed inside. The dog might not have heard somebody come through the downstairs window because it's a 2-story house.
Wait, hold on. Character, thoughts on the handprints released recently. Are you talking about Idaho? Like, I replied to her and I said Idaho question mark because I don't know which case. Are you talking about Idaho or are you talking about this case? Wasn't there chatter about the wedding videos? Crave, I know we saw the wedding video. Like, that's been playing. That's been circulating.
Yeah, the brother did it. The brother put that together.
Enter through the back door from the alley. Must have alarms on windows. Back doors can be unlocked.
Not always do you have alarms on your windows.
No, Pip, they haven't mentioned where the dog was found. No. And I just wonder how both families are feeling right now, because you can't tell me that they're not both thinking this was personal. Like, it's like an added layer that they're already dealing with something. There's a lot of crime, but this seems more of a personal relationship. Yeah, I agree, Miranda. Simply Safe is great. That was the security system they had.
Officers arrived on scene and located 2 adult victims suffering apparent gunshot wounds. Columbus Fire Department Medic 7 personnel arrived and pronounced both victims deceased at 10:11 a.m. The victims were identified as Mr. Spencer Tepe and his wife Monique. Next of kin has been notified. 2 small children were found in the residence. It's pretty much all the media information is telling us. Because that's what I'm reading right now is from the Columbus Division of Police.
I learned the hard way. Thanks, ma'am. AG is viewing. AG, you saw Sam in my unboxing today, and I honestly can't wait to go to sleep with it. It is very reassuring. It's like about 5 pounds. It's very, very soft, which is what helps with the overstimulation. Let me know what you think after you listen to the 911 call from a few months ago. It's in my TikTok. Hold on.
Well, to give you kind of an idea of what you're looking at, these are kind of the way these houses sit, because this is right at the intersection of where the house is at. Hold on. Come on. Go off of there. Go off of there.
All right, I'm in TikTok right now.
Are you guys talking about that
I
case?
mean, like, see here, character, I'll show
murder?
you. See, these are how, like,
Okay.
the houses in that area are. Come on. I don't want you to see me. See how close they are?
Oh yeah. Ugh.
They
That's
remind me
strange.
a little bit of like Jersey Row houses,
Yeah.
brownstones kind of. Because this is 4th Street. This is right on the street that it happened at. Because their address was on 4th Street. So I mean, like, see, these houses are so close together.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna play this. Ugh. I'm gonna accept. Got it.
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry.
She's crying.
Sounds like you're crying. Do you need police, paramedics, or anything?
No, I'm okay. I promise. I'm just emotional.
She's drunk.
I don't need nothing.
Well, can I ask what had you call 911 in the first place?
Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm fixing my settings so that we can. Ugh.
All right.
Okay, no.
Were you having an argument with
If
somebody?
I'm hearing that is clear, but I'm okay.
All right.
Hello?
No, this 911. We just gotta hang up call. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry.
What's up? Do you need police, paramedics, or anything?
No, I'm okay. I promise. I'm just emotional. I'm okay. I don't need
Okay.
nothing.
Well, can I ask what had you call 911 in the first place? Like, were you having an argument with
If I'm
somebody?
hearing that is clear, but I'm okay. I promise.
Did anything ever get physical?
No.
You guys were just arguing, nobody hit each other?
Yes.
Okay. All right, man. Well, I have the information here. I can go ahead and tell the officers to cancel hitting over to your address there.
Yes.
If
Yes,
anything
I'm
changes,
sorry.
call us back.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
thank
sorry.
Is
Where's
it
that?
me or does she sound drunk?
She does sound a little drunk.
Yeah.
Here's the exact. That's the exact house. And see how close those buildings are, those houses are next to them? Because that's the exact house.
Yeah.
It was owned by them, too.
It's
It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bath, about $700,000 house.
yeah, the house is gorgeous, right?
Uh-huh. Yeah, you could see all of it.
Wow, look at that.
Because if you go to the audit, you can go to the auditor site and find out who owns certain properties.
Well, hold on, Farrah. I'm glad you said that. I believe her brother said that wasn't her. That it doesn't. The voice isn't matching the picture. It just doesn't sound.
But see, I would assume that these people on either side would have heard something.
Yeah, they're close enough.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they used a silencer,
Yeah.
right? Unless they used a silencer.
But that's the house itself.
Would they be able to tell that there was a silencer used or no? Like, does it leave different markings on
No.
it? No.
No, it doesn't leave any different markings. It just muffles the sound. The only way you would have like different markings would be if they used like a pillow and then shot through the pillow. You would have different markings because you would have the fabric of the pillow inside the wound itself.
I don't know if that was Monique that made that 911 call. They had people over that night. Which night? The night of the 911 call or the night that of the murders? Also, Farah, how do you know this? Why do you know more than we do?
They've only lived in the house 5 years.
Holding out on us, Farah.
Right, Farah? It sounds younger because she's like 40. She's like 40. That person sounded like...
Yeah, and if it was from a couple
20s?
months ago, it's not.
It sounded young. It
Yeah.
just sounded and drunk in like a 20s kind of way. Do you know what I mean? Like sounded that picture. I don't know.
But in the same respect, she could have been suffering from postpartum.
Right. It could have been a lot of
because
different
the youngest child was only a year old.
Yeah, she just looks like, I guess, like more, this is going to sound so stupid, like more together. I don't know. More mature. Like that voice that's somebody younger. That sounds like a young girl. It sounds like a young girl, like post-grad, early 20s. Is that, who's this? This looks like Crime Tiger.
I think it is.
Is it? I don't think so. Is it? Is this Crime Tiger?
It looks like her.
No.
Sometimes even people inside a house don't hear murder. I don't think I'd hear it if I was her.
Not a weapon.
Right,
Not a
her
weapon.
improper English. Yeah, she almost sounded foreign. Right? Yes. Yes.
Oh, I need to hear it again.
Hold on. Oop. Crave, what are you ooping? What's oop?
I don't know that I heard all of it.
Hold on.
This is 911. We just got a hang-up call. Is everything okay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm okay. Sorry.
Okay, well, it sounds like you're crying. Do you need police, paramedics, or anything?
No, I'm okay. I promise. I'm just emotional. I'm okay. I don't need nothing.
Well, can I ask what had you call 911 in the first place? Like, were you having an argument with
Me and my
somebody?
man got into it, but I'm okay. I promise.
Did anything ever get physical?
No.
You guys were just arguing, nobody hit each other?
Mhm.
See, right there, the laughing. That sounds like a young girl.
Yeah, that's 911
Yes.
calls everywhere.
Well, okay, so I didn't take
All right,
that
man.
as
Well, I have the
laughing.
information here. I can go ahead and tell the officers to cancel hitting over to your address there.
Yes.
If
Yes,
anything
I'm
changes,
sorry.
call us back.
Okay.
All right,
I'm
thank
sorry. Hello?
That's almost that sounded like a kid right there. That sounded like a kid.
Yeah, I can't tell.
More like college age to me, right? That's what it sounded like to me. Like, are we sure? Someone said Farrah said the brother-in-law said that wasn't her. Hi, honey. Did call come from a landline? It kind of sounded like it did, maybe. It sounded far away. Like it just didn't sound clear. Like she's got the phone really close to her mouth. Yeah, I hear crying and slurring.
Yeah, I hear crying.
Sorry, Kristen, do we know for sure that this is her?
No, we don't.
Oh, okay. I really don't think it's her. But
No
I don't
accent, just
know.
drunk as fuck. Right. And when I hear that kind of drunk, and maybe it's just I've just been listening to fucking Idaho for too long. You know what I mean? Like when you listen to I think that's where I think that's where my mind went.
That's funny.
I think that's where my mind went.
Do you see what Holly said? This is a great point that Holly made. She says, I don't need nothing. And then Holly said, I feel like this woman would say, don't need anything. Like she's going to use the proper grammar. Because don't need nothing, that's like
I don't
real
think
bad
that's
grammar.
fair to
That's
say,
really
though.
bad.
But some people just talk like that.
Yeah, it's
but not people who's not when your husband is a dentist and you're around educated people all the time. It wouldn't work out well.
Yeah, but if you are kind of intoxicated.
But still, I don't know. Unless, I mean, but I don't know that much about her. But I just like if you're around doctors and people in higher education, you're not gonna talk like that.
I like what Crave said. Maybe she code switches.
Yeah.
Depending on who she talks to. Like if she feels like she can, do you know what I mean? She doesn't have to be proper. Hi, Mama.
Yeah, but that's like less than proper. That's like,
yeah, but
you know what I mean?
But that you also have to remember that can be a regionalism, like I seen. That can be that could just be a regionalism.
No,
you know,
that's just
like some
bad
people say
everywhere.
drunk instead of dragged. You know, it just depends on.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just from where they live. It's from their address though. I wonder if somebody else was in the house. That's what I was thinking. Drunk, crying.
Ignore her, man.
Listen.
She don't know what she's talking about.
What's happening?
Talking shit.
Who's talking shit?
About Ashley. I told Mare not to listen to her.
Oh.
Pepper agrees with me. Thank you, Pepper. I got Pep on my side. What about Pip?
Her name is Monique, and their last name is Tepe.
Tepe.
So I don't know. I thought they were French. Just because of Monique.
His name is Spencer. It's not very French.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Niho, did you look at their Facebooks yet? Niho usually gets like a full profile of their social lives and things, and that helps me.
That's what I was trying to go do because I haven't.
Oh, good. Okay, thank you.
I want to know more about the ex-husband. That's what I want to know.
What did we miss, character? Because we were still over in Maze until we got here.
You didn't really miss anything. We just went through because we don't know much.
Okay.
Right? We don't. Hi, Holly.
Side note, I just want to point out that I love that it was you in purple in here when I got here.
Right.
I loved it.
People were coming in the comments going, "Am I in the right live?"
I know. I love it.
They probably were.
I was
when I first came in.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. I like it.
I know. I came up and she's like, "Is this purple people leader?" And I'm like, "Yeah, dude. I ain't here to argue with you, bro."
I'm fucking dead.
Did you concede yet, purple? Just teasing.
No, I haven't conceded yet. We just won't go there.
I ain't here to argue with you,
the
bro.
same team, so it evens out a little bit.
Yeah, Holly, what's up? What do you think?
So I know that based on the comments, no one agrees with me, but I don't know why, but I feel like I hear a little bit of like an accent when I listen to that 911 call. Like maybe English is not the first language, which could be why the grammar could be off. So I didn't know what her background was of if she is from somewhere else or if English is like her first language or whatever, if we even know that much information on her yet.
I think that when that's the thing too. Like the picture of them, they just look so polished. They look so. And then when you
Fancy.
hear the
Yeah.
bad, the incorrect grammar, not bad, incorrect grammar, you're like, oh, I don't. That doesn't fit. But it also doesn't fit because she just sounds young, like young,
Yeah, she does. She definitely sounds like it could be like right post grad
right?
age.
Hi, Mama. Yeah. So I'm wondering, could that have just been somebody who was at their house? Can you imagine if that was somebody who had broken into their house? Do they have a nanny? Ooh, good question.
Oh yeah,
Okay, boom. That sounded like a nanny. That
Right?
is such a good question,
Right?
dude.
and could the nanny have given the code to somebody?
Oh,
Oh
Disarmed the
shit,
Wait a
phone.
damn
Holly.
minute.
Go,
Holly.
Holly.
Is it a nanny?
Because I swear I've seen a YouTube video of that scenario exactly before somewhere. Like,
Well, from what I'm reading, the restraining order that she had on the ex-husband.
oh yeah, I forgot about that, Purple. That she does have that ex-husband.
Yeah. People are saying that it was for DV charges that he had. His name is Michael McKee.
Oh, okay. Let's not do that.
Oh.
I get where you're going. I get what you're saying. I want to keep it to, the victims. I think the ex-husband has been getting unnecessarily and unfairly. We've seen this before, right?
Yeah.
We've seen this before, and I don't want to see anything happen to him. And I haven't heard anything about them having any kind of like conflict since their divorce. Excuse me.
I agree with y'all too that I think that there may be something significant around the fact that, he was pew-pewed multiple times and she was only once. I feel like that could have some significance in determining this.
That's why I think it was him.
Jesus, did I just read something that said that they have like, they were no, it was said that they had a lot of parties at their house and a lot of people had the code. Oh my God. I'm getting flashbacks. I have PTSD from all this stuff.
That and the freaking golden doodle. Are you kidding me right now? I'm not buying a golden doodle ever. I'm never owning a golden
This
doodle.
one didn't
Fuck
bark.
Yeah,
Fuck
that we
that.
know
I ain't
of.
owning none of them.
Yeah, I agree, Viv. It sounds like a babysitter or a nanny. It sounds young.
Yeah, that nanny comment.
And I will say, when Sammy saw the video, her first instinct was, that's a woman walking. And I'm like, really? I don't see that. She's like, no, that's a woman. Sammy's got.
You kind of can. You kind of can in the mannerism of the walk.
You think it's a woman?
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Oh, what video? I haven't seen a video yet.
Can you play it for us, Kristen?
The surveillance. How do I do that? Hold
You
on.
should be able just to play it on your, if you have another device.
We've got to hang up call. Is everything?
Yeah, you
Do
can.
we
I usually
know
just
if
turn
it
my
was-
camera to my other device and play it that way, character.
Do we know if it was disarmed or anything, or we don't have that information yet?
We don't have any of that yet. Nobody knows. Was it disarmed? Was it armed at all when they started? All we know is it's a key code lock.
Hold on. I gave you.
Oh, it's
that
not even
automatically
like a key?
locks behind. Yeah, and it automatically locks behind you.
Oh, wow.
So it probably has a key because, like, I have a key code for my house, and it has a key in case if the keypad dies or whatever.
So,
You
but they
have a
didn't have
key.
like a deadbolt that they turned after they
No,
got inside.
not from my understanding. No.
The violent for a couple was found shot to death
Sorry.
in their home. Investigators have a person of interest they're looking for in this case. Of course, we have that surveillance video, and you're seeing it right there on your screen. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight at 6. I'm Rodney Dunnigan.
And I'm Erin Simonak. Jessica has the night off. I talked to neighbors as the search for a suspect drags on, getting more insight on who the Tepes were before their lives were taken. Ring doorbell cameras, Nest security cameras, and police crime cameras surrounding the Tepes Wineland Park property. This Nest video released by investigators shows the only look at a person of
Character, can you
interest
make your box
calmly
big?
walking with their hood up and head down between the hours of 2 to 5 a.m. the morning of December 30th. That person was heading south, just a 30-second walk to reach the Tepe property from there. Neighbors living on North 4th Street and Hamlet Street tell ABC6 they want to stay private as the investigation moves on. In an interview with their brother-in-law Monday, he tells me their family has full faith in investigators.
God, your skin looks so freaking good, woman.
That looked like a dude walk to me,
Me?
personally.
Yeah,
So
your
the
skin
only look
looks so
at a
good.
person
Thank you. Medicube.
Nest
Okay.
security cameras and police drone cameras surrounding the Tepe's Wineland Park property. This Nest video released by investigators shows the only look at a person of interest calmly walking with their hood up and head down between the hours of 2 to 5 a.m. the morning of December 30th. That person was heading south, just a 30-second walk to reach the Tepe's property from there.
I mean, that looks like a dude to me.
Street and Hamlet
Yeah,
Street.
it's got really broad shoulders and
And it looks like there's a package between their thighs, I'm just saying.
yeah, and a really flat butt.
In gray sweatpants.
Jesus Christ.
And I swear I've seen dudes like that I know walk exactly like that before. Like,
But
kinda like that
he looks
swag
young.
walk.
Like, he looks
Mhm.
young.
100%.
Like, maybe he's the nanny's brother.
Now, was anything taken?
No. Nope,
So
nothing.
it wasn't like a robbery gone
Nope.
bad. Then
Wasn't
maybe.
a robbery, wasn't a forced entry. Nothing.
So what would, if it was a nanny situation, it's like, what would be the motive behind that? Like if she gave the number to him, what would be his motive? The nanny just didn't like.
See, I was thinking, initially, I was like, oh my gosh, there's totally like a love triangle situation happening here. And somebody got mad because.
Hold on. Niho, there was something, a picture that I just got sent, or just saw, and it's of them, and she's holding a pineapple, and someone said that a pineapple is like a sign for swingers.
Yes, it is.
Upside down.
You didn't know that? If it's upside down, yeah.
The one in the picture is not upside down, but.
Yeah, that is kind of, it is kind of a thing.
Yeah, you also usually have those big glass balls in their backyard, especially if they live on a golf course. I learned that from working as a beer cart girl.
So how do all you freaks know that an upside down pineapple means swingers?
How did you know?
I ain't telling you,
Do I not?
character.
I guess I'm
I ain't
not-
telling you so you could go make a video about me.
I'm pretty sure Urban Dictionary taught me.
Purple people eater is a swinger.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey, we all got a little freak in us, okay?
We
all
do.
got a little
We
freak
do.
in us.
We do.
I don't have that much freak in me, so.
Gotta wait for it, but to come up with the theories. That nanny, that feels, and we don't. But here's the thing: we don't know that she's American.
Yeah.
We don't know that. We don't know if she's American.
I still like suggest like we all later on listen to that one more time, like the 911 call again, if you in your free time, and listen specifically to see if you think you hear an accent and see if you do, because I swear cannot just be hearing something.
We were a few other people said the same thing. I said, I'm sorry if I just flashed you. Well, I didn't flash. I have shorts on underneath. Sorry.
Flashed my pants.
I flashed my pants. Sorry.
Pineapple party.
My bad. That screenshot will fucking show up on Reddit. I get behind the accent theory, but not that she wouldn't have improper grammar because she's a dentist wife. I agree.
No, I know.
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
I'm
making rash generalizations. I know that.
Yeah,
but
to me though, I can go along with the whole maybe it's a nanny in there, and maybe she was spooked by something. Maybe she was babysitting and she got spooked by something, and it was her boyfriend, and that's why she didn't need help because because she knew who it was at that point, so she didn't need no help.
Oh my God, I can see the wheels in your head going.
Dude, my wheels go all the time, character. Like,
Yes, Farrah.
I am a
Exactly.
very big, critical, like, larger picture thinker.
You don't say.
I think of all the possibilities.
Hold on.
I mean, but think about it. I mean, if you're a younger kid, you're babysitting, it's nighttime, you hear somebody outside, not knowing who it is, you might call 911 before you realize it's your dude coming to visit you.
Yeah.
And so you hang up real quick because you're like, oh shit, I don't need them. Because he said that they had gotten a 911 hang up. And that's why they were calling them back. That wasn't the initial call that was made, character. If you listen to it again, they were calling back.
Hi, Miss Steelers fan. Geez, Kim in Kentucky. What part of Ohio?
Columbus. Columbus. It's Franklin County.
And to me, it didn't really sound like the type of call either where it's like she's got the, like, this, significant other standing beside her. And so she's afraid to then be on the phone. Like, I felt like she was a little too nonchalant about it for it to be like one of those situations.
Well, no, I'm thinking maybe it's a boyfriend playing a prank on her. You know what I mean? You come knock on the door because you know she's there. She doesn't necessarily realize it's him. So her first instinct is to call the police.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
she
Well, didn't they say
realizes it's him. So she hangs up. They get the hang up call. So they call back wanting to know
Did
that
they
she's
say they were arguing though?
Like, if that's a mistake, that's more like, no, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. Like, that sounded like she had second thoughts. Called for a reason, and then she had second thoughts.
Did she say that they were arguing?
Didn't she? She said something about me and my man.
Because then he said, "Did y'all get physical or whatever?"
Yeah.
So that made me think.
Yeah, but why would you say me and my man though? Why wouldn't you say me and my husband?
Young. That's what I mean. That's the type of stuff. That's young.
I mean, you've been married for almost 5 years. You're gonna say my husband and I were arguing.
Right. Exactly.
Not my man.
Yeah, I agree with that too.
My man gives me the impression of that's just your boyfriend.
Which makes me wonder, was there another woman at that house?
Or like, if in like the more southern regions that some people might say my old man as like a husband, but I wouldn't. The man sounds very young.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not young enough to be using terms like my man type shit.
She's like,
I mean, the woman's 40. She's 39.
Yeah.
She's 39 and he was 37.
Yeah. I'm only 34 and I personally wouldn't say my man.
Right.
I'm 49 and I ain't saying that shit.
Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of triangle. This was targeted.
Ooh, what about so I don't know how this works exactly, but is it by phone number or by address? Like how you determine where the 911 call comes from?
By phone. If they're calling you back, they're calling you back on the phone number that you contacted from.
Yeah, but the person that looked this up and is claiming that this to be them, was that under a phone number or under a address to determine that it was them? You know what I mean?
I don't know because outlets aren't saying where they got it from.
The People article says, People magazine article says it's the address.
Okay, because I was thinking maybe it was like, someone had her phone number previously if it was based off phone numbers.
But that might not have been her address.
Well, it was.
I only say that because I have had an incident where someone has called 911 from in the area of my house, and the police have come to my house asking me if everything is okay. Or because they got a 911 call from my residence from a cell phone.
Or if it's just on the street somewhere, they may have to just pick a house number to put it at.
Yeah, it could have been the neighbor. That's totally possible.
Or it could have been somebody, like Holly said, outside that called 911, and it happened to be right smack at, right at that house.
The brother-in-law said it was a drunk girl at their party.
Oh, that makes sense.
Okay.
I saw someone else in the comments say that they had people over the previous night. Is that true?
It's a drunk girl at their party. Okay, but still, why me and my man had a fight? Is that drunk girl someone who's having an affair with him?
And why call 911 versus going to all the other people in the house?
Right? Like if you're at a party and you're calling 911, okay, well there are people, right? There are people there.
But again, though, if she's outside, possibly, you get into an argument with your man and you walk out the door.
And no one knows that you're
And no
out
one
there.
realizes that you're outside. I mean, if this was months ago, it was a lot better weather for you to be outside in.
Oh, Angie, that's good to know. Oh, what is that? The brother-in-law you said was on Surviving the Survivor? I love that podcast.
What a beautiful smile.
I know.
They
Here,
were
look at
such
this
a
picture.
pretty couple.
Oh, one sec.
Where's Brat?
Wow. She's
Oh, it only
gorgeous.
shows her, not him.
Yeah,
That's good.
she's beautiful.
Now, I can't tell based off her photos if she is from here or not. Like, she looks like she could possibly
not be from here.
Mm-hmm. But now that we know that that person was someone at their party, that makes a lot more sense. If that is true.
Sorry, character, I'm trying to fix it. I'm gonna do there. I was gonna do this grid, but I was trying to make it not be square. And I just want.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to say, you can also tell that they were good people based off of how the friends and family and coworkers reacted the morning that, you know, he didn't show up to work, how like coworkers and everybody went over to the house to check on them. Like that shows me that they were, you know, good people.
Yeah, there's someone that follows character that was a patient of his.
Nightmare.
They were in the chat on the live like last night.
Okay, according to the family members, the cops are saying it happened between 2 and 5. And based on that time frame, the children would have been in their own rooms, is what the family member says. The family member says that the 4-year-old, she's not speaking at all. She hasn't said much. He says she hasn't said much in the last few days. He does not believe that they saw anything.
Thank God. Hi, Lori.
Oh, no, I don't want to come up.
No sign of a break-in.
Hi, Lori. Hey.
Oh.
How do we do this? Bye. How do we disconnect? Bye, Lori.
So they said that in that video that they had not only Nest cameras, not only Ring security cameras, but they also had police cameras on like light poles and stuff. And from what I know about those cameras, especially the ones that are ran from that new private company, those have facial recognition on them, like an AI that is like pretty advanced. So what is those cameras showing?
I'm surprised that ShotSpotter didn't catch it. Because in Ohio, we have what's called ShotSpotter in Ohio. And they're set up all over Ohio. And they're literally, that is what they're designed to do, is to pick up gunfire and narrow down where that gunfire is coming from. We have them all over the state of Ohio.
That's making me think that there might have been a silencer involved.
Yeah, if the shot cam,
especially because if you're going to do
when
it
you said about
in
the
a
police
neighborhood
cameras
like
on
that.
the poles, that's when I was like, wait a minute, we have the shot cameras.
Because, like, if you know that you're going to go do something like that with that kind of weapon, with the houses that close together, you would think you would prepare accordingly.
Well, if you know that there's a shot spotter that's going to detect where the hell you are, because that shot spotter goes within like blocks of where it happens.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of times they can pinpoint right down to the exact location of where it happens. Like on the same block.
If it was premeditated, then, you know, they would have thought through stuff like that.
Yeah, but again, though, why? Why take out a wife and a husband? Like, why?
I don't know, unless they have some sort of like financial situation going on that no one knows about.
Yeah, but even then, when you kill them, you're not going to get your money.
Yeah, but you know, people have harmed people for $20. I feel like in today's society, like there's no rational thought behind a lot of this stuff.
And the area that it was in was that's a ritzy ass area, dude. I mean, you're talking $500 to $1 million homes in that area. It's not a shoddy place at all.
I think Ashley's idea about the love triangle thing could be maybe a good possibility as well.
Thanks, girl. I know it's the Lifetime movie response, but it's interesting. Like maybe he had a business partner and the business partner wife, like maybe maybe it gets a lot messier.
Well, from my
Maybe
understanding, he wasn't an owner of the dental practice. He just worked at the dental practice.
Or maybe she, you know, met someone and then that guy is the guy that you see walking away in that hoodie, you know.
Hi, Jen.
Maybe she got too friendly and then denied him and then he got mad about it. So, you know, stuff like that happens.
Jen, did you mean to come up? No. All right.
See now, Diane, that what you said about it being strange that he had such a long drive to go to work, that isn't surprising to me. My husband works an hour away from where I live at. Drives an hour every day and an hour back every day.
No, Riley, they said that the 4-year-old's not talking much. I'm glad to hear that they're with family, though, that the kids are with family.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they would automatically go to anyway, would be an immediate next of kin.
Yeah, I'm just glad that they, like, you know, had that option because sometimes people don't have, you know, the family for them to go to.
Like I said, Ohio's just a fucked up place. Y'all should really look up all the people that are unalivers in Ohio. We've got like 44 of them just in Ohio alone, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
How soon do you think they'll have a suspect?
Columbus?
Yeah.
I don't know. Our police forces in Ohio, they're not the grandest when it comes to solving cases either, so.
Have they mentioned anything about any kind of forensic evidence being left behind?
Not that they've mentioned to this point, no. But they're keeping a lot of it really tight-lipped, too.
Yeah. Yep. I can see that.
Did y'all see that they postponed the trial for that 16-year-old girl that's allegedly unalived her mom and stepdad?
Sarah Grace?
Yeah, it was supposed to start today, but now it's not going to start till August because of an expert witness of the defense, something to do with like a psychological evaluation. So.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last night when we streamed True Crime Tonight.
Still, you know, it's still fast, under a year. So.
Yeah.
Dolly Dimples, we are talking about the Tepe case. It's a married couple in Columbus, Ohio, who was murdered in their home and shot. He was shot multiple times. She was shot once in the chest. They had children and a dog that were left unharmed.
No sign of a break-in.
No sign of a break-in.
No sign of a robbery.
They have a security system.
But in reality, though, we don't really know for a fact that they have a security system. Just because they got a sign in their yard doesn't necessarily mean you have a system installed.
Yeah, I have a sign and no system.
I know quite a few people like that they think if they have the sign, it helps protect them.
She's 39. Jenny, 1,055,000. No,
I think she was talking about Sarah Grace. She's 16.
Oh. Yeah, she's 16. And they're keeping her in solitary, huh?
I'm interested to see what kind of evidence they come out with her because they claim to have like just all this evidence on her, and I've not really heard any of the details come out about it.
Sorry, guys. So Kirk, the 1,000,055 sent me. I wasn't looking at the screen, and I didn't know that was actually part of their username. I thought you just added that. I was sorry.
No.
It was funny to me.
That's okay. Jenny Jen 1,000,055. We already, because we have so many, we have other Jenny Jens. That's why I was like, see.
Yeah, there's a lot
glad-
of Jens in the true crime space on TikTok.
Let me see. Going through the comments. I thought the area only had a few nicer homes surrounded by a rough area. I had heard that as well, Diane.
But right where that's at, though, a lot of Ohio is spotty like that. You can have like a couple blocks that are good and then have a block or two that's bad and then have a couple good blocks and then have a bad block. A lot of Ohio and a lot of Columbus is that way. But a lot of the houses in the area where they were and like surrounding them, that vicinity of them, were $500 to $1 million homes. I mean, the house they lived in was a $700,000 home.
I'm curious where their bedroom was because they said that after the first welfare check came and went, then they got the second 911 call from one of the friends or family saying that they could see him, the dad, laying on the floor near the bed with red stuff. So is that on this? If that's on the second floor, how did they get up there? Like, for one.
I'm about to see if I can find out, see if it tells me on this deal that I'm at. 4 bedrooms. Looks like you got living room, dining room, kitchen on the first floor there. There's the front door.
Well, that website you're on, Purple, would have been extremely helpful for whoever did this if they aren't familiar with the house.
Well, I mean, it's just it's Zillow. I mean, you just got to have the address.
Who was in the basement, Neho? The husband?
That's scary to me. Like I'm trying to see if I can find them.
I'm
gonna have to go to the sketch though, because you can't. I'll go to the sketch.
Do you guys not think that's weird to like keep people's blueprints of their house and all those photos and stuff like up after the house is purchased? I feel like it's almost like an invasion of privacy, like, or safety or something.
Well,
a lot of it's public record though. Like you can still find it.
Mm-hmm. Property searches are public record. If you have the address, you can find it. That's what I did. I mean, I could tell you exactly who owned it prior to these people, because I could tell you who transferred it. I could tell you that they bought it on May 12th of 2020 for $487,000.
Purple, do you live in Columbus?
No, but I'm not too far from Columbus.
How far is Columbus from Cleveland?
About 4 hours.
Oh, it's okay. It's pretty far.
Yeah, it's about 4 hours, because Columbus is about 2 from me.
Okay. You're not feeling good, Allie?
It might be closer to 3 hours, honestly, Ash, to get to Cleveland, because Cleveland's about an hour from where I'm at, and I'm about 2 from Columbus, and about 4 from Cincinnati.
I was just trying to like picture it spatially because I have a friend that lives in Cleveland, so I've looked up like where he lives, and I know in relation to the state. I'm just trying to.
It's probably 3 hours, maybe, depending on what part of Columbus you're going to.
Oh, Pam's in Cleveland. Okay.
Yeah, because like I said, I'm about an hour outside. I'm about an hour south of Cleveland is where I'm at. It's an hour. I'm in between Cleveland and Columbus.
Allie, quick side note. I was listening to that live, to Justin's live earlier tonight when I was just like running errands after work, and I just wanted you to know I thought it was really that you not necessarily completely defended her, but I think it was good that you just gave everybody a gentle reminder to not necessarily be so mean to Nicole. You never know. So anyway,
People shouldn't be mean to people anyway.
I know.
You never know what the
Life's too
hell that's
short,
going
right?
through.
Right?
You
I
really
know.
shouldn't.
Neho. The brain is in
Neho,
constant.
what'd you find out?
Whatever I sent in the Discord. Not a lot. I found an old Facebook.
From what I can see, the bedrooms were not on the first floor. They were all on the second floor. The second floor and then I don't know if they're constituting the basement as being bedrooms because it looks like it's got a completely finished basement to it as well.
Yeah, that's what I read. Is that he was? I read on Facebook in a Facebook group. Probably not true, but I read that he was in the basement asleep. I was like, what?
Yeah, but I'm looking
Well,
at
if
the
they said
basement.
that he did that because he had to get up
There are
early for
windows.
work.
And you could have seen into those windows, but if you would have seen into those windows, though, then were they on two separate floors?
Look at those eyes.
Because if you're going to look into the room and you're going to see him, you would have seen her because you're looking at it from an above vantage point. You're not looking like straight in at it like you would on the first floor window setting where you'd look straight in. You're looking down into the basement. Because these windows are at the top of the wall, almost like literally maybe 6 inches from the ceiling. So you're going to look down into it.
Yeah, well, based on the work statement, it kind of sounds like they were in two different places. Like he slept there so that he wouldn't wake her up when he got up early or something.
But there's an access, there's a fucking door. I wonder if that looks like a door damn near.
Yeah, there's a door that leads down to the basement. I was just looking at that.
No, that's what I'm looking at too, but it looks like a door, but then if you zoom into it, I think it's the freaking window. I don't think it's an actual door. I think it's the window. Because here, I'll show you what I'm looking at. See? That could be the window that you looked in at. Because here's your back door, and there's a back patio. But at first, I thought that was a door, like an entrance-exit door out of the basement. But the way the design is, it can't be. It's almost like it's a window that's just sunken down into the flower bed. Because you're not going to jump into it to get in and out of a door.
I would be interested to know if she was found, like, in their bed. Like, did she ever even wake up? And maybe he has multiples because he fought back.
Obviously, it sounds like they were in bed, just given the time. Sounds like they were in bed. And I'm going to assume she was asleep. I'm going to assume they were both asleep and that someone came into the bedroom and he woke up and he got out of bed.
Mm-hmm. But then how does he end up in the basement? Well, their bed would have to be in the basement because I did hear that he was found next to the bed.
Right.
Yeah, but why would you sleep in the basement, though?
I don't think
that's what I'm saying. Did they find them on two separate floors?
That's a long ways from a 1-year-old child.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you're the parent, why would you both be in the basement? And you have a 4-bedroom house, so why are you in the basement when there's 3 other bedrooms?
Right. Maybe she was upstairs. Maybe he heard a gunshot and he went upstairs. It'll be interesting to know who got shot first, because that's going to tell you.
Possibly, is there a guest bedroom in the basement and he sleeps in the guest bed, and so that's the bed they're referencing?
There could be, because it looks like it's got a completely finished basement in it.
Well, AG said he was found upstairs.
I wonder if they, like that ring camera that AK was showing across the road, I wonder if there was anything on that.
There's cameras all over that neighborhood.
Yeah, I was like, there's like one right across.
Yeah, right by where that alley comes out at. Because that alley goes right behind their house. Right behind those houses is where that alley's at that they got the camera footage of the person of interest.
And I don't think that this is just my opinion, but I don't think that the 911 caller that called saying that you could see him got in the house, because he also mentions that he's possibly hearing kids yelling. And I feel like if he had gotten in the house, he would have gone in directly and gotten those kids. Like,
oh, yeah, he would have.
I'm actually exhausted, so I am going to end this. I'm sorry. I can resume tomorrow because I still want to talk about this, and we'll see if maybe there's more information tomorrow.
I'll see if I can locate the 911 calls.
Yeah, if you have them like ready to go, you're welcome back to come and talk about the case. You're welcome back to come and talk about Idaho. You're welcome back.
Even though we don't see eye to eye, you know.
No, but I mean, listen.
But that's what makes the world go round, is when people don't see eye to eye.
I just think,
and I appreciate your videos you do on it, character. So I always watch them, and occasionally fight with the people in your comment section. But
listen, it's always good to have different opinions, and it's just better to get along with people.
Yeah. I mean, I'm always kind about my arguments.
Yeah, you're always nice about things, Holly. You're always very, very kind. You know,
that, and you know, I mean, sometimes when you listen to how someone else thinks, it puts you on a different thinking trajectory too. I mean, like you said about me and my overthinking when I was talking about it earlier, that I am a full circle person. Mm-hmm. I think of every freaking avenue you could go down.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you are.
I will say I was shocked to see Brian's sister come out and do like an article or whatever she did. I was not expecting that at all.
I mean, I think she's probably trying to start looking for a job, but she's probably trying to like get her life back together. Yeah. It felt like PR to me, which I understand. Mm-hmm. You know, I just don't really feel like she said anything in the article.
Yeah, it did feel very PR-y kind of.
Right, it felt very PR fluffy.
Well, I mean, at the beginning of the article, they did say that she said she wasn't not going to discuss the case itself at all in the interview that she gave. Yeah. The article I read, it said that she wasn't going to discuss it.
Yeah, and I did like that she was kind of like, she tried to be respectful to the victims' families, which I thought was
nice.
Was
very important. Yeah, very important.
I don't think I'm really cool with the photograph that they used of her. I mean,
know, right? She looked awful. Like,
yes, she did.
She looked terrified.
Yeah, it was weird. I agree. The photo was weird.
It was very odd.
Yeah.
I'm going to bed.
All right. Good night. Nice chatting with you.
Nice to chat with
Bye.
you guys. And I'll try to do another live tomorrow. Crave wants to listen to the coworker's 911 call. Hold on.